Tim Walz, who is being accused of being in the pocket of unions. But he is not in the pocket. He would like you to know that he is the pocket, you guys. He's now a pocket.
He's a pocket.
He's a pocket.
I can remember, and this was one, Republicans came up to me in one of my campaigns, and they said, Tim is in the pocket of organized labor. I said, that's a damn lie. I am the pocket. I am the pocket.
He's a hot pocket. He's a hot pocket. Come in here. I'm hot. I'm a pocket.
What does that mean?
I don't know. He wants everybody to come into his pocket. He's the pocket. He wants to hug everybody. He's Tim. He's the hot pocket. Come in here. I'm a hot pocket. I'm really folksy, you guys. Come in here into my pocket. This guy is such a weirdo. He's weird.
He's weird. He's totally weird. And so too is his wife, which you'll see in just a second. But also, if you guys are not listening to the Megyn Kelly podcast, it's already out. She released an interview with a bunch of military folks who served with this pocket and
with the hot pocket.
With the hot pocket. And so they had some things to say. Here's just a teaser for the full episode, but obviously watch the whole thing when you get a chance. Here's the teaser.
Why did you come forward?
It is morally indefensible. He didn't care. It was all about him.
He's a military impersonator.
I don't understand how he could do it morally, or he's got absolutely no integrity.
The rumor went across the state that he had quit, and it was like, who the hell does that? I mean, it was just unbelievable that a CSM abandoned his troops, 500 soldiers basically. But beyond that, there's 1,000 parents out there that expect that person to lead those people into combat.
He's a habitual liar. He lies about everything. He lies about stuff that doesn't make sense. You're taking a piece of their thunder and you're trying to capture it and put it in a bottle for yourself and use that for your own benefit.
He basically said, I've got better things to do. Go pick somebody else to go on a mission. Well, if you sold out your guard unit and abandoned them, I mean, what are you going to do at the national level?
Fear is a reaction. Bravery is a decision. And Walz has made the wrong decision. He's not brave. I call him a coward because he is.
You could totally see that, right? But I mean, on top of that, like, not only is he a liar and he's not brave, and people will probably get mad at me for saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. He took benefits from the American people, the American taxpayer, and then he said, screw you, when it was time for us to cash that in, frankly. You know what I mean? Because he says, I served for 24 years. Well, that is on the taxpayer dime. And then when it was time for him to go and do the brave thing that we, basically pay him to do, he was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. So that's not okay either. It's not okay.
No, it's
because
not.
He signed up to do that. And so, it's, you don't get to pick and choose that, right? I mean, you signed up to do that. And that sucks. That totally sucks.
Well, and even if and I totally agree with you, but even like beside that point, if you do make the choice to not go because you're a pocket loser,
don't say that you went.
Yeah, don't say that you achieved the status or rank that you freaking didn't.
Agreed.
And then continue to use that over and over and over again to elevate yourself. You don't get to do that.
Right. And that's precisely what he did. So he's the worst kind of person. The worst
pocket ever.
And I'm glad that people are speaking out and saying this is who he is, because they will try. I mean, the schmucks on the left will try so hard to package him as somebody that he's not. He's not that person. He's a coward and he's a liar.
Wanted to tell you and remind everybody about one of our other new sponsors, homechef.com/chicks18. The 18 is very important. homechef.com/chicks18. So we've been making these meals all week. And I'm telling you guys, I feel like I'm eating at a restaurant. When we sit down to actually eat what we've prepared, they are so freaking. So last night we had like the Sicilian sauce, Sicilian pork rigatoni. When I tell you that it tastes like you are at an Italian restaurant, I am not lying. And the fun thing is that Ron and I are cooking together. So like he's frying up some meat. I'm making all the the seasoning stuff. And it's been really fun actually to make
You
these
guys are
things
such
together.
empty nesters now. So
I know,
cute.
right?
I know, it's so cute.
We totally are. So
Mhm.
they're great meals for if you like cooking, but just want only the amount of ingredients that you need. You don't want to
Mhm.
buy like all the stuff that you're not going to use most of the time. They're great for that. They're also great if you like the easy way. If you just want to throw something in an oven, they've got those kinds of meals too. They've got microwave stuff if you really want to go easy.
That's me. Yeah, that's more me. Although I did have like trout with green beans. I had that. It was really, really good. It was
Ooh.
really good. Their food is excellent, you guys. It's
And the
really,
meats, I mean, the portion sizes are
they're
very, very
huge.
generous.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
I've been so pleased with it. And the fact that you can, you sign up for the program and you can decide, I want 1 meal a week, I want 5 meals a week, I want lunches, I want breakfast, or I don't. And then you can switch it up as often as you want. You can skip weeks if you don't want to. You can skip entire months if you don't want to get stuff routinely.
Mhm.
Everything is so easy. And I've just been delighted. Plus you get the cool notebook, right? Where they give you not only the picture of what your meal is going to look like,
But your whole recipe, everything.
the whole recipe and
Yeah.
like the most detailed instructions on the back, like all the how-tos with pictures. Like you cannot mess this up. You can't. It's impossible.
Yeah.
So
If I don't mess it up, then nobody, you guys can mess it up.
exactly. I
Yeah.
can vouch. She does not
It's
like to
true.
do this.
I don't like the kitchen. The only reason I have a kitchen is because it came with my house.
That's right.
It's true.
So if you want to try 18 free meals plus get free dessert for life and free shipping on your first box, just go to homechef.com/chicks18, chicks18, homechef.com/chicks18. Also, speaking of people speaking out, another one of those people who has vaguely spoken out, but not like 100% spoken out, is Tim Walz's own brother, who people tracked down on Facebook. And it was right after Trump had been indicted, or like one of the court cases blew up or whatever, last March. And Jeff Walz, his brother, had put on his Facebook page, "We've just become a third world banana republic." And people found that recently, and they've been commenting recently on it. This one, Tiffany said, please speak up. Your voice matters. It would be so helpful at this pivotal moment in history. There are about 80 million of us who would stand behind you. And there were a couple different people who were asking him to go more public. But he said that he hasn't spoken to Tim in 8 years. He's 100% opposed to all of his ideology. He says, my family wasn't given any notice that he was selected and denied security the days after. So he's nervous about being more public.
Wait. He's saying that he's denied security,
right? Which I don't know if that's typical for brothers for siblings to get it anyway.
I don't know either. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But then somebody else said, "Help MAGA get on stage with Trump," and he said, "I've thought hard about doing something like that. I'm torn between that and just keeping my family out of it. The stories I could tell, not the type of character you want making decisions about your future." He has refused all interviews.
Mhm.
Every outlet that has tried to get a hold of him has responded. He's saying, "I'm not doing any interviews." So that's the most probably that we're going to hear from Jeff Walz.
Yeah, I would, because listen, like, this could go both ways, because RFK's family has spoken out against him and they've said, oh, he's a terrible person, blah. And we're like, you suck. You're a bunch of weirdo Kennedys, right? And then, we've talked about, like Mary Trump and her loser son or brother, whoever that is, that's spoken out against Trump because they just want to make money.
Right.
So there's a part of me that I kind of like the fact that this guy is not jumping on the bandwagon, getting out there and being like, I'm going to say all the things and try to, I don't even, for whatever gain he wants to make. Like, he's not out there trying to make money off it. He's not trying to get notoriety. I like the fact that he's staying quiet, mainly because he wants to protect his family. I respect that. I think it speaks louder doing what he's doing, because he's like, this guy is a freaking loon. He's my brother. Oh, the stories I could tell, but I'm not going to tell them because I care more about my family than I do notoriety or money or any of those things. Mm-hmm. So that should make everybody, left or right, go, dang, something is up with this Walz guy, and we need to think twice about making him vice president.